Hi there, and welcome to Soul Huntress Update 1.1.1 Hour of Gameplay. Now, this update came out about a week ago or so, and I recorded the footage at the time, and now I'm commenting like a week later, so it might be a little bit strange, but I'm gonna try and uh, keep it to how it actually went, and then you'll see why it maybe took me so long to do this. So, as always, they were super specific about what they uh, changed. And so I went into this hour of gameplay knowing that they changed something to bosses, and uh, they added a bulk cell. And so let's take a look at what happened. Alright, so what we've been doing is the event, logging in, killing the mini boss, doing our spin, getting bad stuff all the time, but you know it happens. So they made changes to bosses, and I have no idea what that means. Does it mean mini boss? I think they added a boss or something. Who knows? Let's do the mini boss and we'll see how it goes. Okay, what is that? What is that? No, did they change his mechanics? What is that? Does it hurt? Well, I am taking damage, but... Okay, well, okay, I don't like this. Where is this orange coming from? Yellow? What color is this? Why is it here? I'm gonna die. Where can I stand? Okay, this feels safe. Okay, this is not safe anymore. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Why are my bees just standing there? Can you kill it before it kills me? What is happening? I don't want to go in that yellow thing. Oh my gosh. Wait, is this my beehive? Is this my beehive? No. Why would it do that? It's big and yellow and circles, and we don't need big yellow circles for beehives. That would just be weird. It is my beehive. Why is my beehive yellow? I don't want to go in there. Does it hurt now? Does your bee like hurt you and hurt everybody? Do we just hate you now? Where can I hide? I can't hide anywhere. This is a bad place to be. Oh my gosh, I died. But it's okay because I killed them. What? What just happened? Why? I have questions. Why is there now giant yellow rings and that is not going to be good for aesthetic, is it? Let's see. We'll clear some like normal maps and we'll check it out, and I'm sure it'll be fine. None of this seems to have changed. It just cool, I guess. Let's switch characters because my default chick is still not max level. 10 levels to go. We're so close. Sort of. Yeah. Okay, so I've been just like clearing in shit levels. This is where I'm up to. Just getting those first clear gems and things. Yeah. So in case you haven't played that Halloween update, these are spirit babies because that's not depressing. And you're supposed to like save them from mobs of things. But a lot of these new levels have gates where you can't pass, and like if you activate the baby thing while the normal mobs are still there and the gate hasn't opened, sometimes it like bugs out. Okay. Why can't I? Oh, is this the interact button? They added an interact button. Well, there already was an interact button, but this is gonna stop me from like activating the baby thing when I want to punch something that's standing near it, which is okay, I think. It's gonna take a little while to get used to that. But okay, well that's not a horrible thing, but I kind of had the impression when they said they were adding an interact button for locations around the map that they were like gonna add other things you could interact with, like, well, don't even ask me what, like treasure, or like you press something and some kind of animation happens. this is not what I was expecting, but you know what? I'm not going to complain about it because I have let so many baby jaws die because I was fighting mobs near it and I accidentally clicked on it instead of punching the thing, and so it started with the waves, and then I couldn't kill them, and then it was a disaster. So yeah, well, okay. I wonder how long it's gonna take me to get used to that. I don't know how I feel like an extra button. I feel like some people were already complaining like about the UI, so I wonder how they feel about the extra button. But I guess if you're not like me who likes to go for the treasure first, you're not really in a rush to use it, so it doesn't really matter, maybe? At least for now. Look at these eyes. Are so annoying now that they, like, split so far. It's just rude. Alright. So this is one of the new bosses that they added already for the Halloween event. It's not new, like, for this patch. Well, this is a lot of eyes. Okay, you guys have to start dying. Okay, look, I could already just leave. Oh wait, can you hear that? Oh yeah, the lovely sound of the bug of the laser beam of the eye. I guess that's not one of the bug fixes that they fixed. Never mind. Alright, so we will do our dailies and we will check out this new recycle thing. There's not a new button. Let me find something I want to sell. These, I guess. Okay, so I just sell. Oh, okay. So it's a whole new menu. And is the thing I chose selected? No, but never mind. Let's... Okay, wait. Why is there no... There's no preview on the right side. Isn't that a space for preview? Like, how do I know what I'm picking? It says recycled items are gone forever. Proceed with care. How to proceed with care when you don't show me a preview of what I'm selling? Okay, well, those things are safe to sell because, like, they're normal. But what if I want to sell, like, one of my 100 swords or... I don't know. Okay, never mind. We'll test it out and we'll see how... Okay, well, that's... It's gonna bring me here every time. What if I just want to sell one thing? It was this, wasn't it? Oh, I don't know. Now I have 2 stuffs. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm assuming it's that. Okay, it's level 49. Oh my god, am I gonna have to remember every time what level the item is? No. Maybe? Okay, well that... I'm not good at remembering things. No, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's just get some more things and try it out again. Okay, well that web was annoying and just really, honestly. Alright, so I feel like with this interact button, it's going to be harder to get locked out because of the bug, because you're not going to really choose to interact with something before, like, all the rest of the mobs are dead, right? Actually, there's one map where the area that you get locked into is pretty big, so maybe you would do it. Who knows? Let's see if we get locked in. I feel like we've got locked in, like, every day we've played so far, so if we don't get locked in this day, like, that's good, and this is better. I should probably just walk around and see, like, if they didn't add other things you could interact with. If you guys see the, like, interact button pop up and I don't even notice, like, you should warn me in the comments or something. I do like how many chests they've added to these areas. I feel like when they did the last update that added areas, like, most of the places didn't even have chests, so they've, like, gone a bit crazy with them, which is good because, well, actually, I mean, is it necessary? Because gear at the moment is pretty... Nah, anyway. Well, anyway, you know what? I'm just... Treasure shiny and... Oh, did I kill her? I killed her before she exploded. Did you see that? Is that new? You used to not be able to kill them at all, even when their health got to 0. I guess we're back to being able to murder them? I mean, they used to give you XP anyway. I miss treasure. Alright. Let's see if his sound bugs out again this time. I think it must be like if you kill him when he's laser beaming. Let's just try not to kill him when he's laser beaming. Okay, well this is... I don't like this. Too many eyes. Where you're going? This is starting to hurt a little bit. Never mind, we got this. Alright, let's test out the cell thing again. Surely, like, we just need to get used to it. Alright, so I select the thing and I press this. And it's going to be selected, right? Because that would make sense, but no. Well, lucky it was this. I'm pretty sure. Okay, the thing is, some of my best gear is like normal gear. I can't just sell all my normal gear. Like, my best gear is normal gear because it's from before they started adding updates. I mean, if it's an artifact and it's normal, then I'm not keeping it, and I know that. That's gonna be easy, but like chests and weapons and things? Like, there's a space. Why wouldn't you just put a preview? I don't understand. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, I still love the new aesthetic. I am still sad about how they've put the maps though, where you go from like old stuff to new stuff to old stuff to new stuff all over again. Oh, I kind of forgot I could kill those. I should have just tried to kill them. Well, I was webbed then anyway, so never mind. Alright, let's do this. Let's save the spirit baby, because just, you know what? No, I'm not gonna. I just can't. I don't know who thought spirit babies was a good idea, but it's not. It's sad. Anyway. Oh, I should try and look for like stuff. Anything clickable? I didn't notice anything in the last room. Although I do kind of tend to hyper focus on punching things in the face, so you know, I'm not the most observant person in the world. Stop punching it. Alright. So I haven't really noticed boss changes, but we're kind of doing the same thing over and over. And yeah, the mini boss didn't change. That was just me freaking out about waspness. I'm not sure why they feel like waspness need a circle. Oh no, do you know what I think that means? Have they like limited how far your waspness goes? Okay, that's a bit weird. What does that do? If they limited how far your wasps can go, it doesn't make them less powerful. I guess it will slow you down a little bit. But what's the point of that? Are we clearing maps too fast? I don't think that there's such thing as too fast for map clears. Okay, I don't know about this. I mean, I guess Tick has always been OP, but I don't think limiting the range of her waspness makes her less OP. It makes her slower, sure, but not everybody's even running 3 waspness, and you can still do higher level content with her, even if her waspness have a range. Like, it isn't. Yeah, I don't know about their choices to do that. Anyway, maybe we'll play her later and we'll test her out a bit. Is there some kind of like way you can, because they said you could sort by rarity. None of this is like really sorting by rarity. Do I need all these? Why do I have so many? I probably need them all, who knows. Yeah, and even if there's no buttons or anything to press it, how are you supposed to sort by rarity? Do they just mean like you can sell all of one like color? I really don't like it. Like, it's missing. Why can't you put a preview? Like, when I start getting more weapons and chests and things, I'm just not gonna be able to know which one to sell without memorizing something. What kind of system is that requires you to memorize something? Like, that's not cool. Yeah, okay, so they made the exploding bomb chicks killable, but why would you bother? You still get XP when they just explode, and now I'm stuck in the tree. Okay, what is... Oh, the baby. The baby jar has a tree growing out of it. That is cool. Oh, they put all three nice and close together. I really want the treasure. The treasure's like screaming, but I can't press both buttons at one time. You know? Don't hit my tree. That really does look funny. Alright. Okay, well... I don't know how I feel about this still. Like... Yeah, I still feel like this game... Like, I hesitate to say because, like, I really loved this game when it first came out. I was so obsessed with it, and I really wanted it to do well. But I feel like it's not. I don't know. Like, there are so many things. You know? You don't know because I am not being very clear. But like, you know. People have been asking for the like bulk sell thing. They've also been asking for bulk rune upgrade. Like, these are just tiny little quality of life things that would really improve the game. Instead, they give us like, I don't know, like, okay, maybe I'm crazy, but this feels a lot like they're saying, oh, you know what? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. I'm stuck. Let's pretend that didn't happen. You saw nothing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, this bulk sell, it's just, why didn't they take the time to make it good? Like, they said you would be able to, you know, like, sort things by rarity, but you can't. And you can't preview the item that you've chosen to make sure you're choosing the right item. And it doesn't keep the thing you selected when you first press the button selected. And I don't know, maybe I've just played too many other games, but this, like, that stuff should happen, I feel. But you know what? I've decided it's fine. There is a bug in the game where it will, if your inventory gets full, it'll let you just pick up whatever anyway. And you know what? I've been selling after every single run to make sure I don't abuse such a bug because it's not intended. But I think that I'm frustrated enough about the selling system that I'm just gonna let that happen, and I'm just gonna not sell any gear until they fix it, because like, surely they're gonna fix that, right? Like, I can't be the only one going, what? Why? Can I? Am I? How do you guys feel about it? Like, I'm getting actually really quite frustrated about it. I know I sound calm, but I'm just like, I can't understand, like, why would you not sell, but why would you implement a half-baked system? Like, surely even you think that it should have a preview so you know exactly what you're selling, right? And like, where are the other features you said? Like, how do I sort it by rarity? And no, I don't even know. Like, I don't even want to sell it by rarity. Why can't I lock my gear so I make sure I don't sell the wrong thing? If you're not going to give me a preview, you should at least give me some kind of deal, right? Right? Yeah, I don't know. Let's just be horrible people and use bugs to fix our frustration, which we shouldn't have to. But here we are. Ah, fuck that little eyeball. You killed me last time and I was very sad about it, okay? I've been running this same place too long. Go to a new place. Okay, this place doesn't even have water. That's it? No, I don't think so. It doesn't have water. I like the water. Okay, like, that is cool. Alright. Do I do it? Alright, which one of these do I? Alright, so I have this. Why am I keeping this? It's probably good. I want to sell that one. And I don't know about this. Okay, that one we can sell. And that one we can sell. And, oh, we can't sell that one. Oh, we can sell this one. I'm gonna remember all of that. Was it this and this? 80 and 72. Was it? I think so. Oh, I have too many stops. I think I should be able to sell one of them, but I don't know. I don't know. This. Okay, this we can sell. It's like level 58. Okay. Am I really gonna have to do this one at a time? I'm gonna have to do this one at a time, like... I really don't want to do the bug thing, but... maybe we just do it because, like... Anyway, new zone, look at that! This one is the USA, which is nice. You may have just USA places probably giving you the impression that they're all like this, but they're not. Okay, I'm really starting to wonder, like... all the changes they've made, they're like, this is... because it makes new players' life easier. I wonder if I were a new player, like, would I be so sad about the changes? Like, but I don't know, I've played this game from its entirety, like, from when I first started onto here, and we've done gameplay hours, and we've done TLDRs, and as you can see, like, I've got 2 level 80s and this is level 70. So, like, why do they think it's hard? Why did they think they needed to, like, all of the fun? I don't get it. Are people, like, struggling so bad? Because if they are, maybe, like, tutorials or... give them a nice set of gear at the beginning after they learn something, you know? Like, I don't know. But nerfing the whole entire game, and then they keep saying, this is a challenging game. Where's the challenge? What is the challenge? Getting good gear? That is challenging, because I'm pretty sure it does not exist. But, like... yeah, anyway. I don't want to be negative about it all the time. Because, like, the potential of this game is amazing. But I just feel like since they started doing updates, it's becoming more pay to play. Not even pay to win, but pay to play. And like this event just solidifies that. And I don't know. Yeah. I mean, other games ask you to pay, and it's not about paying the money, like, it's just about how much you're asking us to pay versus what content you're giving us and what, like, gameplay you're giving us. You're asking us to pay to upgrade gear when it's impossible to get good gear to upgrade in the first place. Your leaderboard mini boss doesn't even give you anything unless you're in the top like 10 after a whole month of gameplay. Like, I think it would be cheaper, honestly. I think it would be cheaper just to buy the skin than to buy the gems to keep you yourself there. You guys notice any interact button stuff? Like, this is where you're gonna put it, right? If you have something. Right? In the forest, maybe? That was me doing bad clicking, by the way. But no, it doesn't look like the button's popping up anywhere. So I'm guessing, like, when they say we've added things for you to interact with, they actually meant we added an interact button separate to where it used to be, which is not the same thing. Anyway, whatever. Do we do this? Alright, we can sell that. I might just have to do like one thing at a time. Seriously, because I don't have the memory for remembering more than one thing at a time. Honestly, like goldfish. Alright, let's keep going. Same place, different day. I don't know where I was going with that. Just yeah. I'm not sure how fun this is. I probably should have, like, asked specifically what bosses they changed so we could have gone and had a look at them. Maybe. I don't know. Their explanations aren't usually very in-depth, and I usually have no idea, and you just have to keep playing for ages to figure out what they changed and why. And you know, I usually miss half of the things, and I've probably missed half of the things. But, you know, sometimes punching things in the face, which is why I started playing this game in the first place, because that's what I wanted to do, punch things in the face. It's just more important than noticing the color of the grass change. It didn't, by the way. That was just my, you know, me being unobservant. I wouldn't notice kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know if you watched my other videos of the updates, but this event goes until like the 4th of November, and it will take you about 29 days to be able to buy everything, not including the souls in the event shop. So you're kind of going to be doing this every day. Yeah, well, I don't know. If you can get over the frustration of the new loot selling system, absolutely get this done. Okay, that's one of those locks I was talking about before. We haven't actually got locked out yet, which is a good sign. Maybe like being patient and not clicking that interact button is what's fixing that. Or maybe it's one of the bug fixes that they say they fixed. Who knows, because they never tell you what exactly. It's usually not the invisible walls. I should check that out. I can't remember which place I found an invisible wall in the middle of the park. Get the shiny chest. I have to kill you first. I need my treasure. We're gonna have trouble soon. I think I'm gonna have to like resort to the bug because I don't know, the selling thing is just, it's locked. It's locked. Oh. Okay. Oh my gosh, that pushes you back. Hey, stop that. How am I supposed to? That actually hurt a little bit. That's surprising. Oh, but now you're dead. Never. Alright, I think I've got like 2 more runs on her, and then I'm gonna have to switch to Forest Chick, and we can smash out some levels. She is faster. I don't think that them limiting the range of Wasp Nest is gonna hurt that too much. At least I like to think it won't. I do like chilling in these maps, by the way. Like, have you actually really had a look around? Like, the trees look real, they're green. It's like we're going places. Don't ask me where we're going. The lore for the new area is not out yet. The lore for the old area is not really relevant either, though, I guess. I should probably make a video on that, maybe. Just like read you the lore. Maybe I can make it up myself. Maybe we need someone who's like good at animation. Make up the unofficial lore. Just be like, this is what I think is happening. Some of the lore from before is like, we're looking for a black monolith thing, but I've looked around the map and I haven't seen it, but maybe it's there. I don't know, I could be blind. I don't know what the black monolith thing is though. Some kind of shaper power thing, possibly. Who knows? It also, the lore refers to like types of mobs that don't exist in the game, but maybe that's like future goals. Yeah. Oh, maybe like if they did boss changes, maybe yeah, I don't know. I don't know what boss changes means. Because obviously, like, bosses that we fought, like all 3 of them, didn't have any changes. So maybe they added a boss. I think they might have said they added a boss, but where did they add it? I don't know exactly. Yeah, I probably should ask somebody before I like started playing, but I did look at Discord before I did start recording this, and there wasn't a lot of chatter yet about it, so I mean the update did just come out when I recorded this, so yeah. Where is he? Oh, up there. No, don't push me away. That's annoying. How am I gonna punch you? Okay, well I didn't even take anywhere near as much damage as I probably should. I guess shell helps a lot with that. Oh, look, I can't pick up. No, do you know what this means? The bug isn't working, and they didn't give you back your inventory thing, which they took away just for the mini boss event thing, because I didn't want you to be able to change your artifacts or something, which is like another annoying thing. Like, why? What if I wanted to change artifacts in the middle of a thing? Like, if you think that's cheating, like, don't give us choices of artifacts? Or, like, put the cooldowns back to how it used to be? I don't know, like, if someone's silly enough to stand still and change their artifact in the middle of the boss fight, like, just make the timer keep ticking. You know, like, that's the solution, not remove inventory management from the entire rest of the game, because you don't want them to be able to do it on that one thing. So, yeah. I don't know, I just don't want to do loot inventory management anymore. And like, I mean, gear sucks anyway, and it's been like a very, 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 very long time since we got an upgrade, like probably patches ago, even though we've been playing. So maybe we just give up on loot. Like, what's the point of loot anyway? Getting souls? I've got over 3 million of those. You know, like, but What is the point of playing the game then? Like, what is the point of playing the game? You don't get loot, you don't get your shiny Pokemon here. Like, sure, I get to punch things in the face, but like, you want to punch things in the face for a reason, right? I mean, I could play any other game, literally, that lets me punch things in the face. If, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is like... Maybe this is time to take a break from this game. Every time they update it, something else is like... Maybe I need to do a video on that. Pros and cons of making this game. Pros and cons of playing this game. Just decided like maybe it's time to find something else. I do like roguelikes. I do have Hold of the Lamb, which I've never played before. It's kind of an older game now, I suppose. And it's definitely not on your mobile phone. But of course, I'm not playing this on my mobile phone anyway, so does that matter? I don't know, like, honestly, someone needs to tell me, what is the point? What is the point of playing a game with, like, undeveloped systems? Or poorly developed systems that doesn't give you loot, which has ridiculous, like, pay to level things? What do I even want to make legendary? I don't have any good gear, and I've been playing this game since its release. You know, some of my best gear is normal, but it's still not worth making legendary.
The boy sings and I answer.
I don't want to do mood management. It's just... See, like, I don't know which stuff I would want to sell because I can't preview it. So what, I'm just gonna only ever delete artifact stuff? You know, like... Okay, so I'm gonna have to remember this. Those three. And then this one. And that one. You know, like, this is supposed to make it easier. This was supposed to make it easier. It's supposed to make selling stuff easy. Like, the only way it makes selling stuff easy is if you're just gonna sell everything. You know, like, if you want to sell specific things. Oh, hey, they changed the map. I didn't even notice that. Look at that. They removed it, but not over there in Chapter 5 area anymore, where just hanging out here will kind of go backwards a bit, which is a bit weird, but like, okay, whatever. I guess. I just don't want to stand in there, you know? Like, look at it. It ruins the aesthetic of the whole thing. Why do I need this big giant yellow circle? Like, is this necessary? You can actually restrict how far they go without giving us a giant yellow circle on the map. Like, it's not pretty to look at. And like, why? I mean, really, the only thing that it changes is how fast you go. It doesn't change how much damage you do. It doesn't change the fact that, like, we can still hide behind nests and survive. You know, like, what is the point of this? Other than making the screen very ugly. And I mean, Tick on her own does a lot of damage even without pets, like, especially a level 80, even in bad gear, like, I just don't understand it. I Okay, this is what I wish. I wish that they would, like, do a work in progress. Like, this is what we're working on. It will come out at the next, like, the next update, and then they will actually take the time to make sure that that system is developed and useful and like working as it should before they release it. And then, like, who decided big giant orange circles, yellow circles, whatever, were a good idea to put in a game where aesthetic matters? Like, we don't need big giant yellow circles. Like, we don't need non-preview bulk sell. Like, we need a working system. Surely I'm not the only one frustrated with this. Like, this just, I don't want to play. Like, I didn't think I would ever get to that stage because they made promises and they're gonna make the game better, right? Like, how do you release a good game and then progressively make it horrible? Like, how does that happen? I mean, the potential of this game is astounding. Okay, that's a new mechanic, right? That line thing? Is that one thing they changed? I mean, that's something, I guess, but it was very easy to dodge. Oh, they gave him the yellow flower, which makes sense. Yeah. Okay, if there was ever going to be something to interact with in the world, it would be here, but there is nothing. So, you know what, let's just... I don't want to do this. Like, this is painful. You have the space for it. Why wouldn't you put a preview? Like, instead you're going to tell us to proceed with care. We would proceed with care if we could see what we were actually selling. Yeah, I think I'm done for now. I think until they fix this. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here. So these are the patch notes that I only saw after I'd already recorded the gameplay. It says, they added 2 new bosses in map 35 and map 50. They introduced a new mini-boss, prepare for a tough fight. I'm doubtful, but maybe. They updated bomb monster mechanics, and you can now kill them. They added a quick delete feature, which would be our bulk sell. And they added a new interact button for certain locations during gameplay, which is what I was talking about, trying to find locations, but we couldn't find any. But it's a new button. Anyway, they reduced the amount of times you can do the mini boss, like the cooldown of the flute, so you can do it more times. And they fixed bugs, which they are not very specific about. Yeah, so that's the 1.1.1 update. All I knew at the time was there was mini boss update and bulk cell finally existed. And oh boy, bulk cell exists, but I wouldn't call it functional. You have to use it now. There's no single cell option anymore. You can't sort by rarity like the notes claimed. You can't preview items before confirming. And if you have multiple of the same gear type or level, well, good luck memorizing which one you meant to sell. If you misclick, gone forever. It's honestly one of the most stressful quality of life updates I've ever seen. They also added the giant yellow circles around Forest Chick's wasp nests to show the range, which technically makes sense, but visually it totally kills the vibe. You used to have these eerie, beautiful nests blending into the forest. Now it's like a glowing hazard zone, straight out of a traffic management simulator. And then there's the inventory fix. They patched the bug that lets you go over your limit. Not that I ever abused it, but the moment I decided, I'll just deal with this later, I learned the hard way that later no longer exists. Inventory full means you're done, period. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I made it 42-ish minutes of gameplay before I didn't want to play anymore. It's not anger exactly, just burnout mixed with disappointment. This game still has so much potential. The core loop, combat, the aesthetic. When it's good, it's really good. But right now, it feels like every update adds one cool thing and three new frustrations. If you're still enjoying it, honestly, I'm happy for you. I want this game to be amazing. I just think I need to step back until some things get fixed so I can come back and actually have fun again. Anyway, that's it for me and probably for this update cycle. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching, thank you for supporting the channel, and thank you for keeping the community alive even when the game makes it hard. As always, drink your health pots, dodge your bomb chicks, and I'll see you next time. Maybe after 1.1.2.